Hello, warrior. Yes, I'm talking to you. Because if you're listening to this, it's because something inside you is still alive. Something that refuses to give up. That doesn't want to go through life as just another number. You're here because you want to leave a mark. And that doesn't come from comfort. It comes from fire, from direction, from sacrifice, and above all, from vision. Let me tell you something most people won't say clearly. Success isn't about luck. It's not about having connections. It's about having guts when others tremble. It's about thinking big when you don't have a cent. It's about not being emotionally dependent on anything or anyone. That's real freedom. Detachment isn't coldness, it's strength. It's knowing that even if you lose everything, you haven't lost what matters most: your self-respect, your dignity, your ability to start again. As Viktor Frankl once said, who survived Nazi concentration camps, everything can be taken from a man but one thing. The last of the human freedoms, to choose one's attitude in any given set of circumstances. And that changes everything. You can't control the world, but you can control your response. You can't control people, but you can control your mind. And when you master that, you become unstoppable. Want to feel good about yourself? Then do what you said you were going to do. Train even when you don't feel like it. Work even when you're exhausted. Get up before the sun. Read even when your brain is fried. Sell even when you're scared. Because that small moment when you choose to move forward without strength, that's the moment you're breaking the mold. That's when you're building your new identity. Sounds impossible? Listen to this. Morgan Freeman didn't land his first leading role until he was over 50. At 20, they rejected him for his skin color, his voice, for not being commercial. But he kept going. And one day, the world surrendered to his talent. Colonel Sanders, the man behind KFC, was over 60 when he started. Over 1,000 restaurants told him no. 1,000. But he believed in his recipe, in his idea, and he never gave up. The world rejected him 1,000 times, and he showed up 1,001. Because when you respect your vision, even if the world doubts, sooner or later, reality bows to you. Now here's something important. Stop thinking you have to do it all alone. You're not in this game to burn yourself out on one project. You're here to build a system, an empire, a network. Time is your most valuable asset. And if you pour 100% of it into a single project, you're not growing, you're trapping yourself. Invest. Partner with people who share your vision. Divide tasks, but multiply results. Rely on others to buy time. To think. To scout new opportunities. Always focused, always committed, but with intelligence. There's an unwritten rule. Out of 5 projects, 1 will be the winner. The one that gives you freedom, money, peace, and growth. But to find it, you need the space to look. Don't chain yourself to the first idea that works. Scale, delegate, automate, and keep creating. As Warren Buffett once said, if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you'll work until you die. And he was right. Let your money work for you. Let your network work for you. Let your experience, your name, your brand, your legacy, work even when you're not around. How do you start if you don't have capital? You start with what you have. Your time. Your energy. Your hunger. Your mind. Make one sale today. Buy and resell. Create content. Build a personal brand. Open a small stand, coffee, food, water, whatever. Do it well. Reinvest everything. Build a team. Build volume. Build your name. And keep training hard. Not for vanity, but because voluntary physical pain builds real character. The iron you lift teaches you how to lift life. Each rep is a message to the universe. I won't quit. I won't be just another one. I will win. And yes, you'll fail. Yes, you'll lose money. Yes, you'll trust people who betray you. And yes, it will hurt. But you weren't born to avoid pain. You were born to become stronger than it. And when you lose everything, let your gaze be the last thing that breaks. Because a man or woman who respects themselves is worth more than any bank account. Napoleon Hill said, "Most great people have attained their greatest success just one step beyond their greatest failure." So when you hit the ground, smile. You're closer than ever. And never lower yourself for anyone. Don't beg those who don't believe in you. Don't explain your vision to people who don't want to understand. Walk strong. Even when you walk alone. Because the one who respects themselves attracts. The one who stays firm inspires. And the one who never betrays themselves eventually leads. Today is a good day to start. To train when you don't want to. To sell something even if you don't know how. To study something you don't understand. To make that uncomfortable call. To look in the mirror and say, "I don't know how long it'll take, but I'm not stopping until I get there." Think big even if your pockets are empty. Act like a leader even if no one's following yet. Guard your words. Guard your energy. And above all, guard yourself. Today you do the work. Tomorrow you harvest the life you designed. That's the law. There are no shortcuts. Only you. Your vision. And your fire. See you at the top, warriors. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and activate the notification bell so we can stay connected on the path. Remember, I'm also forging my way forward, and your support helps me climb one more step.